All right, the Friday Night Blitz, our final Friday Night Blitz of 2020. Yes, we've made it to state championship weekend. And our game of the week, what else going on tonight? Class 5A state championship. Dutch Fork going for 5 in a row, taking on the Yellow Jackets of TL Hanna. Let's go ahead and check out the highlights at Benedict Charlie W. Johnson Stadium. The Dutch Fork captains making their way onto the field. Here's Will Taylor, the Clemson baseball and football commit. And head coach Tom Knotts having a little fun before the game. Yeah, he's very relaxed. Not taking anything for granted, but he obviously knew his team was going to play at a high level. And let's see if they would do just that. First quarter highlights. Jarvis Green.
Touchdown.
He's going to take it in from 7 yards out.
From 7 yards
Dutch Fork
out.
has the early 7-0 lead. After a TL Hanna touchdown, Dutch Fork with the ball again. And Will Taylor up top to Devin Hyatt. You know, his older brother Jalen is going to be on News 19 tomorrow as Tennessee will be taking on Florida, and Devin hauls in a 57-yard connection. And that would lead to Taylor keeping it himself, and he takes it in from 21 yards out. 14-6, Dutch Fork with the advantage. This is where the game really turned for Dutch Fork, because after allowing that opening drive for a touchdown, the Dutch Fork defense pitches a shutout the rest of the way. There's Travis Batts putting a stop there as TL Hanna's double wing offense never really got going after that first touchdown. And then 21-6 after one quarter, after Jarvis Green scores from 8 yards out. Dutch Fork rolling at that point. Dutch Fork students having fun. Second quarter action, it's Taylor. And he will take it in from 4 yards out, 28-6. At that point, Silver Fox is dominating things, and that's how it would end at halftime. Teams going in their respective locker rooms. Second half, watch Trace Danley just totally blow up that play as he pushes the blocker back into the running back for TL Hanna. The running back goes down, and Danley is fired up, and why not? Because that defense, again, they got lit up by Carolina Forest a couple of weeks ago, but since then they've been lights out. And head coach Tom Knotts, this is career state championship number 13 for him. 5 in a row. He's won 6 total at Dutch Fork. But again, 5 in a row. Again, since the high school league created the 5A classification, there's only been one state champion. It is the team wearing the Kelly green. As Dutch Fork wins by a final of 28-6. A lot of celebrating going on tonight at Benedict Charlie W. Johnson Stadium. The trophy, once again, is headed back to the Irmo area as it is in the possession of the Silver Foxes.
One thing I'm proud of is just the longevity of doing it and the consistency of continuing to do it, and not having an off night on any Friday night in many, many years. And I am proud of that, but it's still, they play the game, and we just try to get them here, and they take it the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. It's a special moment with my brothers right here.
What about the way you ended your brief career here at Dutch Fork to go out on top like this?
Yeah, it was a great way to go out. We were pretty sharp in the first half, scored every possession but the one right before halftime. But second half was a little sloppy, but got the job done, so I'm proud of my boys.
I think it means a lot. It means a lot for the program. I think we all bought in. We tuned in, we practiced this, and we waited for this for a long time. We made history tonight. It was big.
I was 8th grade, you know, they started it with Reese and them, and you know, we just kept building on it. That's the ultimate goal. You want to go undefeated every year, you want to keep building on it, because if we keep doing what we do with Coach Knotts, all these coaches, nobody can beat us. And we just proved that right now.
All right, congratulations to Dutch Fork. Meanwhile, tomorrow night, Class 4A State Championship, AC Flora will be taking on North Myrtle Beach. The Falcons have never played for a state championship in football. This is maiden territory for them. And obviously, AC Flora's had teams like baseball, soccer, golf, tennis who've won state championships. So now head coach Dustin Curtis will try to lead the Falcons to the promised land to do something they've never done. That's win a state championship in football.
We're doing it for Tommy Moody. He was the quarterback back when they were #1 and got upset by Eau Claire. No, but it would mean a lot. There's a lot of people who, you know, grew up around this school and who stayed in the Forest Acres area and in downtown Columbia, have seen the program probably start off in its early years being pretty good, and have had some good coaches and some good years. But never the consistency that we've had this last decade. So being able to build things up, you know, the last decade, the way this has been done, to kind of culminate it in 2020 with what's going on now is really special. All
right, so AC Flora will face North Myrtle Beach tomorrow night at 7:30. Meanwhile, tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 at Harry Perone Stadium on the campus of Spring Valley High School. Camden will face Daniel for the Class 3A state championship. Camden won it all back in 2001, played for it in 2002, so it's been a while since they hoisted that trophy. And head coach Brian Rimpf has his Dogs one game away from ending that long dry spell and bringing that championship trophy back to Camden.
There's a lot of excitement going on, around town now. Us hosting the lower state championship last week was a big deal. It was awesome to have it here, in Camden at Zip Stadium. We got 7 state championships in the history of Camden High School. So, the people, generations around here are used to winning and used to winning state championships. Hopefully, we can get number 8. It'll be another number to go on the scoreboard for state championship, which we'd be really proud of. But especially all the adversity this year in 2020, just be really special to be able to get this done.
Give me a ring. Next week, give me a ring.
All right, Jafari Pearson wants a ring. We'll see if he can get it. Hey, Skeeza action tonight. The North-South All-Star football game. There's Ronnie Porter, who last night was named Mr. Richland County High School Football Player of the Year. And a lot of outstanding athletes on display over at Heathwood Hall in the North-South Skeeza All-Star game. So congratulations to those athletes showcasing their skills. And a good time. And they were able to beat the weather. They started at 6 o'clock. They beat the 5A state championship game by an hour and a half, so they only got semi-soaked on this night. All right, that's it for the Friday night.